You guys, I'm back at Earthquake. Well, I'm not here yet. It's up the way. I can actually see it from here up the road. But I'm back at Earthquake Lake, and I did a video on this a little bit ago. This is really a tragic place that I wanted to return to, because I don't think I did it any justice. I don't think the degree of tragedy was I didn't show you guys that. And so that's what I want to do. But this is the river right here, so you can see this amount of water. And just imagine an earthquake that brought down a landslide that dammed this river up. Just imagine how fast, just say this hillside came down, pow, filled it up. Right where I'm standing would be underwater within minutes, I would think. Probably 30 minutes. And it would fill out this whole field and a lake would form. Well, it's kind of what happened up here. The ground shifted. The lake that was already there shifted. And the whole lake moved over. And then the dam, the landslide, which started up on this hill here, came down, blocked all this off, and created another lake. I'm gonna get over here to these storyboards and look at those here in just a second. But this is a tragic place, filled with tragedy and beauty. You know, on the road, I meet some of the most fantastic people. And those guys are from Texas, and we've been chatting. I've been here for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, like just chatting about stuff. And those are the joys of life, are meeting just extraordinary people like that. And man, community, it's good for a recluse like myself to say something like that. It's hard for me to come out of my shell despite what people think, but those people were super easy to talk to, and that feels good. Anyway, here we are, you guys. Here's what's happening here. So this slide blocked off the river. Is that right? Hebgen Lake earthquake occurred when 2 blocks of the Earth's surface dropped. Because the quake struck so close to Yellowstone, where a large chamber of molten rock known as Yellowstone Hotspot lies just a short distance below the ground surface, one might assume a connection. 640,000 years ago, a colossal volcano erupted, created a caldera that encompasses most of the park. Ever since then, parts of the caldera have been rising and falling, causing tremors and faulting in the rocks above. However, there is no evidence that the quake of 1959 was caused directly by the dynamics of the hotspot. Man, check this out. That's the road. August 17th, 1959, 11:37 p.m. Earthquake strikes and fault scarps form. Minutes later, Hebgen Lake begins to slosh back and forth. Waves overtop the dam and damage lakeside buildings. Destabilizing shorelines slide into the lake, taking parts of Highway 287. Minutes later, 80 million ton landslide blocks the Madison River and cuts off the exit road for campers. Midnight to dawn, Earthquake Lake rapidly rising swallows campsites as aftershocks continue. People scramble for safety, rescue the stranded, and tend to the injured. Fearing that Hebgen Dam will break, many head for high ground. From dawn till noon, August 18th, helicopters and planes scan the wreckage and report on the damage. Just before noon, Forest Service smoke jumpers assist in trapped campers and prepare an evacuation. From noon to 3, the most gravely injured are evacuated. At dusk, refugees began to leave the area on an emergency bypass road along the Hebgen Lake while rescue workers continue to search the campsites in the canyon. Wow. On August 17, 1959, this area was hit by the most devastating modern geological disaster in the Rocky Mountains. An earthquake of 7.5 magnitude on the Richter scale violently shook Earth, triggering a massive landslide. Large surface cracks expanded and contracted, and fault lines miles long tore into the mountainsides, permanently altering the landscape. Tragically, resulting in 28 deaths. Today, this tranquil setting surrounding you is misleading. Geological tensions are still active underground. These 37,800 acres within Gallatin National Forest were federally designated in 1960 to interpret the 1959 Hebgen Lake earthquake and provide public use and understanding of strikingly awesome earthquake features and geology. As you travel along Highway 287, you will encounter a series of interpretive stops within this 16-mile stretch. Each stop offers a different piece of the story. Take a moment for these folks that passed. It's pretty windy, but I just wanted to show you guys the river and how this over my shoulder here is the landslide. All of this on this side and on this side. And you can actually see this kind of a shelf right here. It's still continuing to carve its way through that rubble. I can't imagine the sound of what, you know, that come crashing down 11:30 at night. It'd be pretty intense. You probably can't see it on this camera, but there's the ghost trees. Those trees that are on this side, I mean, they were just, you know, they weren't growing in the water. The lake shifted that way, I think 16 feet. Somewhere along this lake there's they call them ghost houses because they're kind of like sunk in the water, where the lake, they were obviously sitting on dry ground and the lake shifted and now they're underwater. But all these trees, these are ghost trees all along. You can maybe see them through here, all along both sides. You got the visitor center here, which is pretty neat. There's all kinds of information in there. I don't generally like to go into all those super busy places, but they do have a cool video that they show in there that I highly recommend. I've been in there before. It's worth every second of it. Please do. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm continuing on. I will drive this road on out and into West Yellowstone. I'll stop at a couple of these. I don't know if I'll be able to find the ghost houses. I didn't find them last time, so we'll just have to see. But terrible tragedy. It's a big old chunk of earth. I mean, look at all this rubble everywhere. Wow. I mean, just imagine all that hillside just come crashing down. Like, jeez. It's bad enough these little landslides, but a whole hillside. All right, let's get to moving. I'm just kind of making my way down the lake. Over here is the visitor center, and I'm just like this traffic here making my way down the lake. But I thought I would stop and show you guys more of these ghost trees. It's yeah. So I'm actually going into a road called Beaver Creek Road, I think is what it's called. It's up this way. I won't be making it to this is Earthquake Lake. I won't be making it to Hebgen Lake, which is a bigger lake than this one, right up the way. There's a little stream between the two, and then this lake wasn't here. Keep that in mind, folks. This lake is only here because of that landslide right there. This wasn't a lake. So the Skeleton National Forest, and I'm literally like right here next to, I'd say 5 miles, 7 miles outside of West Yellowstone, which is, if you've ever been there, it's pretty busy. And so to find this place, this is the third campsite, designated campsite that I've been to, and this is the third one that's been opened. So to find this one is, I'm feeling pretty lucky, because the first two sucked, and number 4 I walked to and it sucked. Well, it was better than 1 and 2, but still, this one has a lot of room. Got this little turnaround. You could actually, I mean, I got plenty of room to flip my tent open. I'm perfectly level. Like, everything checks out here. There's a small, maybe 75 feet, 100 feet or so that way. There's a small trail to the creek, which is awesome. But I washed my clothes there. But I don't think I'm staying here. I think this is stupid, and I just don't really feel like setting anything up. Well, there went the first person that I've seen, and it was one of those brand new GXs. LXs, whatever they are, you know, GS, what the hell ever, the Lexus SUV. Anyway, I don't think I'm staying here. For some reason, I got this hankering to Rebel Camp inside the park. So what I was thinking is, I'll be going in the west entrance, and I'll be going out the like by Cook City Red Lodge. That was my plan, but I thought I'd camp somewhere along the way. Just kind of hopefully pull up somewhere that, you know, has lodging, and just stay in the Jeep and look like I'm staying at some of the lodging there. I don't know if you can get away with that or not. It's Yellowstone, they got a system. But I just wanted to bring you to the water here. Right here. It's nice. I washed my clothes here, so I wouldn't swim downstream. No, I'm kidding. Believe it or not, that's about knee deep. It doesn't look like much, but she swam. Had to swim across. But over here, just up here, it splits, and over here is the other side. I may fly the drone. I doubt it. I think I'm gonna ride to this road, like dead ends. I'm about halfway through it, and I think I'm gonna ride to the end of it and check it out, and then I think I'll come back to this spot, or I'll go on. Well, I'm just about to the end of the road. I've come to this here, which I think it's safe to assume that these are for horses. And also, safe to assume that this contraption here is for hanging your food, which, that's pretty crazy. I mean, stands to reason that if the Forest Service is gonna put something like this up, it's got to be pretty thick with bears. Beautiful little lake, small pond over there. Some kind of trailhead, hiking trailhead. It does say this is a designated campsite, which I don't know how that works. I mean, I'm assuming you camp over in there somewhere. It's not car. Oh, here we go. Here's a trail. It's not car camping, you know, that's for sure. So there's probably a tent site back there, or maybe over there where that horse tie off is. Whatever the case, it's breathtaking. This is the end of the road, 100 yards back from where I was. This is all camping here, but I'm assuming this is for horse trailers. They got this big turnaround here for horse trailers. The one nice thing about it is they've got this toilet here, if need. And then here's this. So, Lightning Lake Trail. And here we are. Hebgen Lake Ranger District. Beaver Creek. I'd say we're around in here somewhere. Well, I think that'll do it. We're ready. No breakfast, just rolling, and I would say that it's looking like it might rain today. I don't know what time it is. I do know that in this canyon of a sort, I am sleeping in later than I wished. I would say that it's 8. I haven't turned my phone on yet, but I'm guessing that it's 8 o'clock. You guys, I can't stress enough how blessed I am to be able to come out here and this be my morning walk. You know, I'm at home, and excuse my appearance this morning. When I'm at home, I kind of drag myself across the coals because I don't feel like I do enough, and you know, I don't, but we could all do more. I just, you know, there's lots of times I don't feel real worthy. But out here, for some reason, I just feel really lucky to be alive. Really lucky to have the things that I have. And I don't know why. I guess at home, I just took all that for granted. I don't know why. Anyway, that's my message for today. Your health is good, you know, and you got people that care about you. Get out, take a walk, and realize how lucky you are. This life's pretty short. It's gonna be over before we know it. You don't want to look back and say, I wish I did that, or I wish I did this. And I'm okay with not having anything in life, because I just would rather be rich in my heart. That's all I take with me anyway. So, anyway, enough sob. You guys, this is where the lake started backing up to. You can see all these ghost trees. I pointed those out yesterday. I'm super excited to be here again today, because I got charged camera, I got clean SD card. I'm ready to go. Ready. Jeez. So there's pelicans down there. I know you can't see those, but sure enough, freaking pelicans. Oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna walk back and get the drone and fly that sucker. Look at all the ghost trees. There's a cabin over here. I'll walk on down here. I'm sure you can't make this out, but there are 3 pelicans in this water. It's clear.